Welcome to Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of AAC squads. As we'll see, the Rice Owls taking on the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Nice, ready to kick it off and get this game started. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the USF Bulls offense takes the field to start this game off. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Ran through the contact. Oh, it's out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
A first down for the offense. The give. Keeps the legs moving. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Trying play action. Picked off. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, USF. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Plows through the defense.
Holding, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on second down for this offense.
Second down.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. They go to the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. From the gun, the running back has it. Nice move to keep moving. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking to throw, it's Key. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. He looks that one in nicely. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to it. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Dialing up a second down pass play. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
South Florida, 7. Rice, 0.
Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Right back to the well. Shakes off the tackler. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Fires to the tight end. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Unleashes to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. Trying to take it back. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick 6.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around, and there was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense, getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls' offense will return to the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Now on 1st down from the 28. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. Scanning the field, it's key. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Trying to get to it. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive.
It's complete. A huge pickup. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Working that left side now. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
That makes the score South Florida 7, Rice 3.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And they're going to play it safe. Conservative approach here, but they'll take the knee and head to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
The Bulls will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. A 3rd and long coming up here. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. First down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Key. Feeling some heat. They get to him as he throws. Oh, picked off. Bringing it back. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Owls. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Maryland is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up 14 over Indiana. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bulls send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the grab close to the logo. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. It's caught. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
And first down for the offense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Working his way and keeping those legs moving, picks up 5 down to the 14. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Rice.
Touchdown.
The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Rice, 17. South Florida, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. He'll come out throwing on first down. He makes the connection.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
First down for the offense.
To throw, it's Key. They're working that left side. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. The Bulls want to move quickly.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
The aerial assault continues. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. They'll throw it on first down. It's caught. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. Touchdown, South Florida. And once he got loose, it was all over. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
17, South Florida, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run up. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Well, what a play by the defense. They're trailing here in the fourth quarter by 1 possession, able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Let's see if this offense comes out slinging from the first play of the drive down late. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Back to throw, it's Key. Swings it out to his running back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Got him downfield. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. It's good. Final minute of play. We are deadlocked. Guys, what a finish we're experiencing.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT, or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
Brings up second down.
They try to pop a run on the draw. And they'll find their way back to the line of scrimmage, and now it's time to find their way back to the locker room as this game is over. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Line getting set on second down. Back to throw, it's Key. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now they take the lead. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. To the air on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. After the big first down sack, it's second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Now on third down and at the very least trying to get into a little better field goal position. Moving away from pressure. Keeps it himself and gets the first. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
First and goal.
Quickly complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck. And you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation.